Hey everyone, it's Millie and welcome to today's video, which is going to be another Never Have I Ever video, but this time joined with my mummy. How are you feeling about this?
Slightly nervous.
Yeah, I explained the game beforehand, but she doesn't know what the questions are. I do, because I tweeted out to you guys to send me in your Never Have I Ever scenarios, and you did, so I've compiled a list of them on my phone and we're gonna do them. Ignore my hair, I just had a shower and it's just still drying. I couldn't be bothered straightening it or anything, so this is what we're left with. By the way guys, if you do want to see my mum in any future videos, leave a comment of the video idea in the description below and let me know like kind of what you want to see, and we'll be sure to do it because my mum absolutely loves being on my channel. Right mum?
Absolutely.
Okay, the first scenario is, never have I ever cheated on someone. Good. That's what we like to hear. You sure?
Positive.
Good. That would have been so awkward if you held up I have. This next one is, never have I ever snuck someone into the house. Why not?
Why not? Because my mother had radar ears, she would have heard it for miles. No, there's not enough room to sneak people around here.
This next one is, never have I ever been kicked out of somewhere. Never? Where was your childhood?
Actually.
There we go. I think you're just lying throughout this whole thing.
Only out of pubs for being underage.
That's ridiculous.
I know, they should have served me.
We tried to promote a message here, mother. Tell them underage drinking is bad.
Underage drinking is absolutely terrible.
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Oh, no. One of the guys had a girlfriend and she like broke up with it. Oh, they got into an argument. He got really annoyed and he got all these glasses that were on this table and smashed them, threw them off the table and smashed them. This was in the complex. And me and Kirsty were just like, oh my god. It was funny, but we also were just like, oh my god, like what do we do here? Because there's security everywhere. The security got him and like said to us all, because we were with them, he was like, all of you can't come back again. Like, you're all kicked out. I don't think they'll keep to the word on that, because I'm gonna have to go back at some point. But
Innocent bystanders.
yeah, you don't believe me, but yes,
I
we
do.
are.
I believe every word you say, Mum.
Right, good.
So in this part of the video, I told my mum we needed to take a thumbnail picture and that she needed to show a shocked facial expression. So this was the process. It was way too good to not put in the video, so enjoy.
You just got to change facial expressions a bit. You got the dentist? I'm putting this in a video. This next one is, never have I ever broken something at a friend's house and not told them. What's your story?
It wasn't actually a friend's house, but I spilt red wine down the wall of a cottage that we hired and tried to scrub it off and scrubbed off the paint instead. So I put the settee over it and then we left.
I've done it a lot, but I can't say any of the recent ones.
Why?
No, not for you, not with you there, but still friends with him. So, still fresh, still haven't found it. I know this one for you. Never have I ever been out to eat somewhere and just decided not to pay the bill and make a run for it. Tell them the story.
When I was in my 20s and we decided we weren't paying, so I left and my partner left after me, but he got caught and arrested and put in prison, and then his friend had to go and bail him out.
I didn't know that part of the story. Where did that come from? You never told me that.
Oh well, I can't remember which one. What did I tell you?
You said you didn't feel like paying and you had no money on you, so you both had to make a run for it. But all of a sudden you got arrested.
Oh, he got arrested and put in prison.
Okay. Well, that was new for me. Never have I ever had a paranormal experience. Oh, that's a bit sad.
Yeah.
I remember I lied about having one to you when I was a kid. I said that my lamp moved up and down and it never did. I just felt like lying.
I used to think somebody, when I lived in a cottage, I used to think it was haunted and that something chased me around at night. Maybe that was wishful thinking, but it was like an entity, not a thing.
I quite like to have one, but I also wouldn't.
It would be nice to have a visitation and then you knew that when you died that you went somewhere else and didn't just disappear into infinity.
Unless it was hell.
There'd be one down there.
Okay, moving on. Never have I ever snuck out of the house. I think when I was really young. Yeah, when I was young. But only to the park.
You snuck out of the house to look at the moon and then come in and wash your hands because you thought you'd turn into a mermaid.
Okay, let's not. I followed, okay, Yahoo Answers was the cause of this. But I used to look up on Yahoo Answers all the time where people would be like, oh my god, I'm a mermaid. Then they put like, I'm a mermaid, I grew a tail in the bath yesterday and stuff, and I used to just believe it. It was H2O, just add water. I was convinced I was a mermaid. I wanted to become one. I looked up how to on all these mystical websites and stuff. And they told me that if I went outside, stared at the moon, came back in and washed my hands for 20 seconds, I would be a mermaid. And
you weren't.
I know.
And you cried.
I know. Why did you not do something about me when I was a child? I was clearly not normal. Never have I ever sent someone to the hospital or been the cause of someone going to the hospital. What's your story?
When I was at school playing rounders and I hit the ball really hard and it went straight into the bowler's eye. Got very, very black and big.
I liked lifting people in primary school and stuff and like putting them on my back and on my shoulders. I still do. But then I did one with my friend where it was like a 2-person cartwheel and she went over my back. She broke her wrist and had to go to the hospital. It wasn't my fault, she was the one that fell. She held on, she wouldn't have fallen off. Never have I ever shoplifted. Never.
What have you put?
Mine was, it's not what you think though. I think I was like 7. You were paying for something and they had like gift toppers, like the bowls that you put on top of presents. And I remember I wanted to make the presentation look really nice for these gifts for my friends and they were 20 pence each. And I just put them in my pocket and walked out.
That's almost as bad as when you were in the pushchair and you decided you wanted something, so you took it off a shelf and sat on it.
Did it work?
No, it did not, because I noticed it and put it back and made you give it up.
She didn't put it back, she put it in her bag instead.
I did.
It was clever thinking though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Never have I ever liked a friend's boyfriend.
I always liked my friends' boyfriends.
But you never did anything, did you?
No, because that was the first question. No, I didn't.
You just secretly liked them?
I just looked from afar.
And then when they broke up, you pounced?
No, I didn't.
Too much exercise.
I'm not a pouncer.
Can do a slight hop, but a pounce is just too much physical endurance.
I could do a stagger if I'd had a drink, but not a pounce.
Leads me on to the next one. Never have I drank underage. That wasn't really the next one, but yeah. Never have I ever gone skinny dipping. How many times?
Just the once.
When?
In Greece, when I was married. An island, we didn't know it was mainly nudist when we went, until we got there and nobody had any clothes on. So we decided about halfway through we'd have a go.
After you had a few too many Smirnoff Ices.
We hadn't had a drop, we just thought it'd be a good idea.
A few too many WKDs.
How liberating it was.
Was it liberating?
Swim naked. It was actually.
And then I don't really know if this counts. It wasn't properly. But can you remember when I was on holiday and I was with all my friends and they were going in the pool at like 1 o'clock in the morning because they were all quite old. They were like the group of girls who were like 15 or so.
Yeah.
And it was like 1 a.m. and the pool had closed, but I wanted to go in. I still had my like, underwear on.
Well,
so
that's not skinny dipping.
God, I wish I could be
amateur.
Never have I ever listened to the other person's conversation whilst they were on the phone. When?
I would always listen to other people's conversations if they were on the phone, if I was in earshot, because I'm nosy.
Any in particular?
No, everyone.
Every single one?
Every single one.
And then mine, Oh my god, when you had beef with my friends' mums when I was younger and you're on the phone, that was me with a little cup to the door, listening to every word. That is everything for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I have some really good videos planned for the future, like ones I'm really excited to film, so I cannot wait to film them. So I will see you in my video next week. Have a beautiful day and live life. Bye guys.
Bye.